Hi beautiful people, how you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. This time we'll be checking out a video from the Finnish fairy godmother Varpu. Yeah, she'll be telling us 20 weird things that Finnish people do. You guys stay with me, let's check this video out.
Have you noticed that Finns are sometimes a bit weird? I think you're not alone with that one. Well, there are lots of things that might seem strange to you, but are actually really normal in the Finnish culture. In today's video, I'm going to show you 20 different things that we Finns do that are probably a bit weird or strange to you. My name is Varpu, and I am the founder of Her Finland. You can call me your Finnish fairy godmother, and I help you to conquer the Finnish language
Finnish fairy godmother.
All things about the Finnish culture. If you like,
I really learned a lot from her channel. Like being someone who is interested in the Finnish culture, I'm always stuck on her channel. Like she always makes sure to tell us the do's and don'ts, what to expect when you're in Finland, like common sayings in Finland. Like I enjoy watching her videos because I learn a lot about the Finnish culture and the Finnish people.
like all things Finnish, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let's jump straight in. So many things that are strange are connected with the way we talk or the way we don't talk in Finland. So my number one thing is silence. In Finland, we are super used to being silent around each other. This silence can be comfortable or it can also be awkward for Finn. But we Finns rarely take the opportunity and try to improve it by starting to talk, because our fellow Finn might not join the conversation. Our fellow Finn can still say that single word and then there is nothing except silence again. So that's why it's just safe to be silent together. Also, this is one reason why Finns sometimes just walk away from a situation. Just. Moi. See what I did there? This brings to my second point, which is we can inhale when we are speaking. And this is very normal in the Finnish way of speaking, and it's not that we are surprised, it's not that we are shocked, it's just something we do. So you can hear this often with small words like jo, otatko kahvia? Jo. If you're wondering what is the most popular word in Finnish, it's not hei or thank you, kiitos in Finnish, it is no niin. This is super versatile and you can use it anywhere. Here are 3 examples how I use it. I use it when the food is ready and I'm inviting my family to eat. No niin. I can also use it when I'm frustrated. No niin. And I can also use it when I'm super happy and excited to start something. No niin.
Okay.
So you can express all of those different situations through only those 2 words. No niin. Finally, let's think about the phrase mitä kuuluu, how are you? This is very typical small talk topic in some other countries, but in Finland it's actually a proper question. So be ready to really hear the other person out if you are asking this question. The response can be short, but it can also be super long. So you don't want to use this phrase if you are in a hurry and just expect a really short and tiny answer.
Are you kidding me? So like if you go and ask someone in Finland, how are you? You should be ready to listen to the person tell you how the person truly is. Wow, that's weird to me, because here in this part of the world where I come from, Nigeria, when someone asks you how are you, you don't expect them to start telling you about their problems or what have you. Like we just asked, it's just a rhetorical question. We don't really expect an answer. We don't really expect you to like tell us how you truly feel. Wow. So I find that weird.
Next, let's talk about some weird things that Finns do around the house, around the office or at school. Firstly, we never wear shoes indoors. So when you come home, you always take your shoes off. But this also extends to workplaces and to school. And even in big headquarters, for example, where I used to work, we had to wear shoes when we were in the restaurant area or in the main lobby or in the conference rooms. But when we were in our own desks, then we always had a cloakroom, and then we were just wearing our socks or wool socks. Finland is the best country to be if you want to enjoy weekdays without work, because everything seems to stop around 4 p.m. in the afternoon. If you find yourself in a Finnish office and nobody's there, nope, they are not in the coffee break. Everybody is already pretty much at home.
Now that's no weird at all. That's so cool. It's so cool.
And also another thing, it's really rare to see that someone schedules a meeting after 4 p.m. So lots of leisure time in the evenings. This next one is probably one of those least favorite things for me in the Finnish culture. And this is about leaving notes. Many Finns have a hard time confronting people face to face. Obviously, this would be the best way to approach anything, because then you can soften the blow with your voice or with your gestures. But no, we Finns love to just leave a note, or even a snappy note. This is often the case, for example, in apartment buildings. And don't get me started with how it all can escalate. So sometimes people leave this note, and then people are not taking the initiative to work things around and ask, what is this? They just are silent to each other, and then it takes several years, and what used to be like a tiny thing is now a huge thing, but no one even remembers what they are fighting about. So this is not so nice in the Finnish culture, but it's also a kind of weird thing. Where you can see this most typically is when it comes to recycling. Finns love to recycle, and we are really particular that we need to recycle correctly to the correct recycling bins.
Wow.
So sometimes your neighbor might help you out with a note that if you are not doing this properly. And I'm going to link this video to my home video so that you can see more detailed information about recycling in Finland. Summer holiday is holy in Finland, and it's even the law that most of the holiday must be taken in between May and September. And when I was working in an international company, all of my non-Finnish colleagues were laughing that nothing gets done in July in Finland, because every Finn wants to be on holiday in July. So
wow.
They would try to take all of the projects and make them ready by midsummer, or they would schedule them so that they would go and continue in August. For the weird things when Finnish people are out and about, let's talk a little bit about money. Now, Finns are weirdly frugal. We absolutely love to split the bill, and this is typical scenery you can see in Finnish restaurants. So,
wow.
For example, if there's a party of people and someone didn't take wine, this person doesn't need to pay their part of the wine. And it's very common in Finnish restaurants that when you walk in, the first question that the waiter asks is that how do you want your bills? Because in Finland, the systems are so that the waiter can create a unique bill for each person on the table.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is really typical and so different from many other cultures.
Yeah, it's
also,
so different.
Finns hate to be in debt. Even if it's like €2 and you haven't paid to someone, we are stressing that we need to pay this debt back. My next point is about giving your name. It's weird that in Finland we rarely use our names. We don't introduce ourselves to acquaintances, or we don't use the first name in sentences. So, for example, I have been to my gym for over 5 years and I still don't know the names of the people that I see there almost every day. It's just not natural for a Finn to ask names from acquaintances. Then let's...
Wow, now I find that weird. Really? That means getting to know someone's name in Finland is so personal. Like, if I know your name, that means we have to be really, really close. Is that it? Wow. Meanwhile, in this part of the world where I come from, you can know a stranger's name, you can know someone's name, and you don't really talk to the person. Like, it's so normal. So I find it so weird.
Move on to grocery shopping. One weird thing that you will see in most Finnish shops is that you have to weigh the produce yourself. So for example, when you go to buy veggies or fruit, you have to find the scale and then you print the barcode sticker to that fruit or vegetable, and only after that you walk to the checkout line. This is very important to remember, and that's why you will see these tiny numbers in each price label, because these are the numbers you then have to put on the scale to print out this sticker.
Wow, I love that transparency. Wow, that means you pay for those things, those items, you're so sure of the what you're paying for because you weigh them yourself. I love it. I love this one. It's not weird at all. I love it. Though it's different from what we do here, but I love it.
Finnish people love food, and some of the weird things happen when it's the starting season of some super important food. Hence, new potatoes, uudet perunat, or strawberries, mansikat. You are so going to see headlines about the new potatoes of the season coming to the market, or how the strawberries are now ready to be eaten. This will be on newspapers, this will be even on TV broadcasts, and it's not something alarming, it's just that they are now available. Okay.
Oh my God.
Are you with me? Some more weird things coming up.
That's so
now
weird.
We enter family dynamics. So, the Finnish way of giving your baby a name is different. We actually don't give the name for the baby before we meet him or her. So, for example, in my family, we had some ideas for our daughter, but when she was born, she didn't look, and her personality didn't just feel that those names were good to fit that personality. So we discovered a new name. This is really typical in Finland, and sometimes the name of the newborn baby is only revealed in the name party or christening.
Yeah, we do that here too. We don't tell people the names of the babies until they are born, and on the day of the naming ceremony. We have ceremonies, we have like a party where we have people attend and then we reveal the names to them. And most times it's usually very close family members or members of a society where you belong to. Like when I say society, I mean churches, clubs where you belong to. They could come over for the naming ceremony and then you reveal the name of your child to them. So yeah, we do this here too, so it's not weird. That's why I find it so strange when celebrities say names of their babies while they are still pregnant or even before the babies are born. I find it totally weird because where I come from, we keep the names secret until the babies are born, and then we reveal them only on the naming ceremony. So yeah, this is not weird to me at all.
Another baby thing I have to mention here is that we Finns give the babies a nap outdoors, even in the freezing winter time. So we have lots of layers for the babies, and then they sleep in the prams, and they just love to sleep outdoors when it's the cool air, because this makes your sleep so much better. Oh, and
I really want to know why they do that. I mean, Finland is a very cold place. Why expose the baby? You guys, let me know in the comments. I really want to know. Honestly, I want to know why you guys do that. Is it a way of welcoming the baby to Finland. Welcome to Finland, a land of cold, a lot of very cold weather or something. You guys let me know. I really want to know. Why do that?
One thing you should know about Finland, milk is not only something that kids drink, also adults drink milk. And if you are ever in a typical Finnish buffet restaurant where they serve lunch, you will see these huge silver milk dispensers where adults, we grown-ups, we take milk with our lunch. So this is also a kind of weird thing, but supernatural for Finns.
I really love that for my skin. Like, you eat and then you take a glass of milk. Who wouldn't love that? I'm always about my skin. So yeah, I love that.
Every Finn celebrates their birthday, but we also celebrate name days in Finland. So if you check a Finnish calendar, you will see that under each day there are names. And this is the name day of that person who is with that name. There's like only 2 or 3 days that are without a name day. Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and February 29th, which happens only in 4 years. But anyway, when it's your name day, you are probably going to get some warm wishes from your family. Some people even get a gift when it's their name day. And as a kid, in my family, we were always really particular that you have to also remember us when it's our name day. So it's like extra gifts for especially the little ones. So how does this happen? New names are put to the Finnish calendar every 5 years based on a certain criteria, for example, popularity. Then probably the thing you've been waiting for or something you already knew about Finland and the Finnish culture. We are naked in the sauna. And this is something that is that every Finn is used to, and it's the most natural thing. A disclaimer though, when it's a public sauna, we are not naked in a mixed sauna. It's so that girls are with girls and guys are with guys. When it's your own family, we tend to go as the family. So this can be a taboo in many countries, but in Finland this is the most natural thing for us. One funny thing in Finland is the crazy funny sports events that we have here. So we have, for example, throwing the wellies competition, or carrying your wife competition, or knitting the wool sock competition, or riding your toy horse competition. There are lots of very exciting and odd interests that have been made into world championships in Finland. Finally, the last thing on my list is that we Finns are super curious to know what other people, what non-Finns are thinking about the Finnish culture, Finnish people, and Finland in general. So that's why we are watching all of the YouTube videos about Finland and always excited to hear your thoughts. So if you want to learn more about the Finnish mindset, I have a tip for you. Just check out the comments of different videos and you will see lots of Finns sharing their thoughts and inputs on this topic. Wow,
then that's an added advantage to me personally, because I love Finland. Personally, I love Finland. Like, I have a huge interest for Finland. That's why I like to check out their videos, things about their cultures, their mythologies, and all of that stuff. So now that I think about it, I really get support from the Finns. Wow, so that's why, they love to know what other people think about, other people who are not Finns think about their culture. Wow, that makes sense. Yes, that's true. Wow. Interesting. I love it.
You have it. All 20 things that are weird and we Finns do them very normally. I love this list because it really reminds me why and how our culture is so special. I cannot wait to hear what was the weirdest thing for you in this list. So let me know in the comments what was the weirdest thing for you. And if you want to know how my Finnish home is and about those recycling tips, then you should check out this video next. See you next time. Moi moi!
Bye, Varpu. Okay, I think the weirdest thing for me in the list of 20 things she mentioned will be leaving a newborn baby outside in the cold. And I want to know why they do that. So you guys, let me know in the comments. That's the most weird thing I've heard. So you guys, let me know why they do that. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.